Alright, I'm sure most of you have already heard by now, but some serious Smash info was leaked, including about 3 new characters, a couple unconfirmed veterans, stuff like that, stages, a lot of things. I woke up to that, and I've actually got to run to work in like an hour. So I'm just getting this video out as quickly as I can to give my thoughts on it. And then I'm trying to put together a stream for tomorrow night, after everything's settled and we have a full idea of like what's going on. You know, if Nintendo's going to react, if ESRB is going to react, if whatever. Okay, so basically, about I think sometime last week, somebody leaked a bunch of pictures and such that looked really questionable and possibly fake. About ESR, like they said they were from the ESRB, and they had this is all stuff from the ESRB copy. There was like ESRB in one of the pictures, and it's like, figured that's where it was from. And but it was really weird. It was really hectic. There was like 3 different people saying things. They were saying there would be like DLC characters, and then they said it was a mistake, and now it's not going to happen. A lot of stuff that just kind of took away the credit from it. But then today, what I woke up to was a series of short videos on the channel IZAT space true. Is that true? You know, you'd think he'd leak like Phoenix Wright info or something, right? Of actual footage of the fights in Smash, including the gameplay of Shulk, Bowser Jr., and not Duck Hunt Dog, which was another one of the characters that they said would be there. Along with Ganondorf and a couple other veterans. It's very, very likely that this is real. There is still the off chance that this is a really elaborate brawl mod and a really elaborate fake and hoax. But I don't think that's likely. The evidence supporting that is that it's kind of strange that Ganondorf looks like he's just been copied over from Brawl. His sprite looks the same. His character model looks the same even. None of his moveset's changed, but he has been updated to like fit into like the new aesthetic where his moves have like a little more flashy. The smoke that comes out when you get knocked away, stuff like that. Another big thing that people are pointing at is like, this is a little bit weird, is Shulk doesn't really seem to have his own moveset. He seems like a combination of Marth and Link. Like, seems like he has like a bunch of other people's moves, but nothing that really fits him. But then again, we also saw him do very little in the footage. I don't think we saw him do any of his specials, which would be where a character really shines. But still, there are those things that make it look a little bit questionable. I thought it was kind of weird that it says Smash at the top of the screen, like in some of the videos, and then not in some of the others. There's no audio, which could either be that he muted it because he was talking during it or something and is hiding his identity, or it could be that the audio doesn't sound believable. Either way, I'm like 80 to 90% sure that this is actually a leak. What I do want to say, though, is don't take this as everything there is. I don't think this is the full roster. If this was actually sent to the ESRB and it was just a bunch of footage they were looking at, it's possible that Nintendo wouldn't have sent them everything. Like, wouldn't have sent them all the characters. I also think it's possible that a lot of the stuff that was in the initial leak with all the pictures and images, it's possible that some of that was faked to embellish it, because there was more than one person saying things, and it wasn't very organized. So it could be that like one guy had actual stuff that he was leaking, and then other people like jumped in and added to it with stuff that they didn't really know. Because a lot of those images didn't really look real. So I think it's very likely that we have other characters in there. They're wrong about the DLC thing, so I'm not thinking this is completely it. It's also interesting that we didn't see any Duck Hunt Dog footage. Makes me wonder if he's actually in. And I still do have some reservations about it. Mostly right now, I'm waiting to see what happens. So far, the videos have been up for almost 3 hours, and nothing has happened. They haven't been taken down. Nobody has done anything regarding it. So I find that interesting. But tomorrow, I'm going to try and do a stream where we go over it and just see what the fallout is. I'm curious to see how Sakurai would react if this was real, if he would still release the trailers that they've worked on for these characters. Yeah. Fingers crossed, and like I really am hoping that this is just like an elaborate hack, or that this is like something that Sakurai leaked on purpose. Like, I know that's unlikely, but like in my mind that'd be hilarious. I am a little bit sick, aren't I? Oh well. Is there anything else I've got to say? Yeah, I do think it's really suspect, those small handful of things, but I don't know if it's enough to say, like, this is fake. If it is, this is a serious breach of trust. I don't know if ESRB has ever leaked anything before. But if they have, that would be huge, huge repercussions, a huge, like, kind of wave in the games industry, because, I mean, publishers rely on their information not being leaked when they send it to ESRB to get, you know, to get it rated. It'd be a serious issue. That guy would definitely lose his job. There'd potentially be legal fees behind it, because it's a harm of company interests. Yeah, if this was really leaked from the ESRB, there's going to be some serious fallout. So I'm just going to be kind of watching the situation. And if you want to avoid getting spoiled, well, first off, you shouldn't have watched this video. Second of all, just keep an eye on the channel, see if it goes down. That's IZATTRUE, IZATTRUE, with a space in between the two. And, yeah. I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow, where we'll discuss this whole thing. We were planning a stream anyways, but this kind of does it. Alright, see you guys. Gotta run to work.